Right now on Virginia This Morning, here's a dessert recipe from the VTM kitchen using self-rising flour, cinnamon, sugar, and heavy cream that you can transform into a delicious fruit shortcake.
Our next guest is the executive pastry chef at Kings Mill Resort in Williamsburg, and they create all kinds of sweet edibles the whole year. Today we're going to make a 3-ingredient fruit shortcake, and we welcome Chef Uwe Schlusses back to the Virginia This Morning kitchen. It's great to see you.
Good morning.
I love saying it all day long, especially when you bring these sweet treats. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah. So what we're going to do today, spring is coming. Doesn't matter what the groundhog says. And often so we're looking for a dessert which is easy to do, but it's somewhat out of the ordinary. And most of the time, a lot of people go back to some convenient item or they buy something ready. Yeah. And it really doesn't need to be. And what we have here is really a 3-ingredient biscuit.
Okay.
And it has self-rising flour, heavy cream, cinnamon, and sugar, and that's it.
Okay.
So you don't need a mixer, you don't need a, KitchenAid, RoboCoupe, or whatever they sell nowadays. You just put the self-rising flour in there.
Mm-hmm. Can I help you with anything?
Or you can steer away.
Okay, I'll steer.
And
some heavy cream.
2 ounces of sugar.
2 ounces of sugar.
And
just regular white sugar.
Regular white sugar. And a little bit of cinnamon.
Yum. And so we're putting together the batter to make these delicious biscuits over here?
To those we're going to get later.
Okay. All right. Don't rush it, Jessica. Can I stir for you, or is there I know there's an art and science to this, right?
This is really not.
Okay. I don't want to mix it too much. Am I supposed to be folding? Is there a good strategy for this?
No, this is a biscuit, and it takes a lot for that to be overmixed, so just keep at it.
Oh, it's getting really thick, Uwe.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeez. You're going to build some biceps to get into this business. Okay, now I'm worried it's too dry. Is that how it should be?
This is, see.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we'll just.
You're really going to show it who's boss now.
Yeah.
So see, I would be super worried about overdoing this, but obviously this is not your first rodeo.
No.
When can you tell that it's ready?
It's coming together, and this is really it.
It starts to form the stay together ball.
And if you think about it, it's heavy cream. I mean, that's in general, it's 32% fat. Normally you have shortening in a biscuit and, that sort of a thing. So at this point, you can roll it out like a regular biscuit.
Okay.
Or you can scoop it.
Oh, well that makes it really easy.
Yeah, that's one of those things when you're at home and you're cooking things and now you need the kitchen table free just so you need to roll out stuff. And you just basically
scoop it, and is it important to smush the bottom like you did?
Yeah, we get there.
Okay.
Yeah. And
they're going to be so rustic and so pretty. I'll just hold the pan in place. That can be my contribution today.
And a fine job you do.
Thank you. These aren't going to spread out all over the place.
A little bit.
You can put them kind of close together?
Yeah, they spread out a little bit. But a biscuit in general just puffs up a little bit. And you don't need to add any salt because self-rising flour in general has salt in it.
Look at that. If you use your imagination, it's like scoops of vanilla ice cream.
Yeah. So, and really what you want to do, you want to put cinnamon sugar on top and then just push it down.
Okay. Nice blend. What if you wanted to get super rustic, chef, and put like, the bigger granules of sugar?
You can. You can put other things on top. You can brush them with milk and put some almonds on top or anything like this.
Okay.
And really, that's your biscuit.
That's it.
That's it. We want to preheat the oven to about 370. If you have a convection oven, 350. And to take about 17 minutes. And if you're not quite sure, take one out, look inside. And, if it's cooked, it's cooked.
Now, we put the cinnamon sugar on here. That makes a great base for the fruit that's to come. But you could maybe omit the cinnamon sugar, and you'd have a delightful breakfast biscuit, wouldn't you?
You can.
If you just wanted to.
You can. And while we're at the subject, the same recipe you can use and make it savory. So this one's I made this morning, and it's half cream and half buttermilk. And I just added 3 cheeses and bake them off.
Beautiful.
So if you have a barbecue coming up or you want to make a sandwich out of it, it doesn't need to be sweet. So.
Okay, so good tip. It was that same basic recipe.
It's the same recipe.
Okay.
And You know, we'll put this one away, and of course we have our magic oven.
Through the magic of television.
Yep.
Okay. These are ready to go.
And this is what they look like when they come out.
Wow, look at how beautiful that is.
So.
All right, we have about a minute left, so you put this together. That's step one, that's simple.
Berries.
For the shortcake. Mm-hmm.
And all we do is we put berries in it, we put some sugar over the top, mix them up, and we'll end up with a little bit of liquid on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Let them macerate a little bit. They get that sweet juice. I love it. Now, Chef, do you prefer using, I see you have the 10X sugar over there, the confectioner's sugar. Is that better to use for doing the berries, or do you like granulated?
The liquid will come out. There's always a small amount of cornstarch and powdered sugar, so we don't really want this there.
Okay, you want granulated sugar for that.
Granulated sugar. Whipped cream. Just whipped cream, about an ounce for, you know, half a quart. Some vanilla or some, you know, Grand Marnier, whatever you like to do.
I like your style, Chef. Beautiful.
Just put it on. And the only thing I would say, don't use stuff out of the can because it's way too light. It doesn't hold up to the biscuit.
Fresh cream can't be beat, can it?
Nope.
Do you want this?
No,
oh, you've got it.
And really, you just take those.
Well, look at that. Perfect. This is perfect for spring. This is perfect for summer when those berries are in high season.
Yeah. And you just don't have to use only berries. I mean, any fruit which is on your counter.
Oh, and then give it a little hat.
A hat. And a little bit of powdered sugar.
Of course.
Ooh, that was a lot of powdered sugar.
That's all right. A snowstorm of sugar never hurt anyone. Thank you, Chef.
Right.
I appreciate it.
Certainly.
That looks delicious. Nice job. This cake is going to be delightful. We'll let the quality control begin in a second.